Hey Collective, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. So today, we're gonna make a salad. Salads are one of my specialties, if I do say so myself, and I make all the dressings homemade too. So come with me to the kitchen as we make everything but the kitchen sink salad with a homemade, I could eat it with a spoon dressing. Okay, so we're gonna start it out by figuring our life out here with all of our tools. And we're gonna chop some red onion. Let me just get a knife. Let me just get a different knife. Okay, we're gonna start by just, getting off the weird ends. We're gonna dice this up pretty small because this is a chopped salad. Now, red onions tend to be the most pungent of the onions to me. They have a very strong smell. You put them in the refrigerator and they can tend to make everything else in the refrigerator taste like onion. So I put mine in an ice water bath for about 5 to 10 minutes, and that takes away some of the pungency. It kind of calms them down a little bit. So we're gonna let those sit and soak. Set them to the side. Next up, we're gonna chop some green cabbage. This gives the salad a lot of really good crunch. And we're gonna chop this up pretty small too. In the bowl. And keep going, we're gonna chop this other half. Our mess. Next up, we have some carrot matchsticks, and we're going to chop those up too. You could chop up real carrot, but this just makes it quicker. Everybody in the bowl. Okay, next up we're going to do cucumbers, and I'm going to do 2 to 3 of the mini cucumbers, and we're going to just take a mandolin slicer and we're going to slice these. And I'm sure there is an easier way to do this, but this is the way I choose to do it. So we're going to mandolin slice them, and then I'm going to stack them and I'm going to cut them into quarters. And we're just going to continue to do that with all 3 cucumbers. Okay, once those are all in the bowl, we're gonna take some pre-washed romaine and we're gonna chop that up. That goes in the bowl too. I need a little bit more. Chop, chop, chop. All right, put that away. Clean up our workspace. Next up, we're going to take some asparagus. Now, this is the only portion of this salad that is cooked, if you will. I'm just going to kind of dice it up into small chunks. And I wouldn't even call this cooking. I'm just going to saute it really quickly. I guess you would call this par cooking. Just because I don't want to eat raw asparagus, it needs to be, I guess it doesn't need to be, but for me, it needs to be partially cooked. So I'm just going to take those, I'm going to put them in a stainless steel pan with a little bit of avocado spray. I'm going to add a little bit of Morton's seasoned salt to them. And then I'm just going to let them saute for a few minutes. It's very quick. toss it around, let it go. Put the rest of the asparagus away, and while that is sauteing, we're going to drain the water from the onions, and we're going to take some paper towels and dry them off. Okay, toss, toss, toss. See how the asparagus is going? Maybe just a couple more minutes. Okay, one more toss of the asparagus, and I'm pretty sure that they're ready to go. They're done, so we're just gonna put them on a plate and let them cool off. Turn off the heat. Now let's pat dry the onions. Get out any ice cubes that might be stuck in there still, and into the bowl they go. Okay, next up are the herbs. So for me, I like to add mint to my salad, especially this salad. It adds a little bit of freshness and it kind of combats the garlic breath you get from the dressing. So I like to do a little bit of chopped mint. Just gonna kind of roll those together. What do you call those? A chiffonade? If you don't want to get fancy, just chop it up. Okay, after the mint, we're gonna do a little bit of fresh flat leaf Italian parsley, and we're gonna do quite a bit of this. It's a game changer for this salad. Makes it really yummy and fresh. So I'm gonna go in for a couple of handfuls, and we're gonna do the same thing. Just chop it up nice and fine. Okay, after the herbs are all chopped up and in the bowl, we're gonna clean up our workstation. And then we're gonna start in on the homemade dressing. So I'm just stirring up a little bit of Fage. This is lactose-free Greek yogurt. I'm dairy-free and gluten-free, so this is my choice. But you can use regular Greek yogurt or sour cream. That's 1/3 cup. And then to that, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons. This is vegan mayo, but you can use regular mayo. To that, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, the juice of 1 lemon, 3 garlic cloves, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, a couple pinches of salt, and 2 capfuls of, this is tamari soy sauce. Tamari is the gluten-free version, but you can use regular soy sauce. And then 6 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm gonna just put that in the blender. I'm gonna give it a mix. You can use an immersion blender, but I have the Ninja handy, so we're just gonna use that, let it go. And then we're gonna give it a taste and see what it needs. One more spin. It's good, but it needs some honey. So I'm just gonna add maybe a teaspoon of honey and 1 tablespoon of tahini. Gives it that yummy kind of sesame Asian flavor. Give it another spin. taste it. Perfect. And then to store it, I just like to put it in a mason jar, a bell jar. I'm not going to waste a drop of this because it's delicious. And put it in the fridge and it'll keep great for 5 to 7 days. Now we're going to put the asparagus into the salad. I'm going to give it a good toss. Oh, look at all that good color. I love a salad. So fresh and yummy. It smells so good with the mint. And then I'm going to add a paper towel to the top, and we're going to store it in the fridge. The paper towel will soak up any excess moisture. For another protein source for this salad, I'm going to roast my own cashews. I'm going to preheat the oven to 300 degrees. Going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these, give them a toss, add some sea salt to them. And then they go in the oven for 20 minutes. I flip them, and then they go back in the oven for another 20 minutes. And they're perfectly roasted. Next up, we're gonna slice up some apples. These are Honey's, Hunnyz apple. They're kind of sweet, kind of tart. I love them, they're delicious. You can use Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, whatever you're into. You can even do blueberries in this salad. It goes really well with the mint and the cabbage. Dance your way out of there. Then I'm also going to add just 1 hard-boiled egg for some more protein. And if any of this isn't your jam, leave it out. Set that to the side. We're going to take our portion of what we want from the salad. This will feed me for an entire week. And I'm using my hands because you're in my kitchen. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Just saying. I'm a very tactile person. I'm gonna add the apples in. Do a little dance, a little more salad. Give it a toss. Okay, wash my hands real quick. Put the rest of the salad away. This is some rotisserie chicken I had cut up, so we're going to add that for some more protein. And then we're going to smother it in this goodness. Give it a toss. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, it's so good. This is me making sure I didn't miss anything I want to put in it. And the last and final step is the roasted cashews. There they are, beautiful and golden brown. If you've never roasted your own nuts at home, I highly suggest it. It's a game changer. You will never buy store-bought again. Chop them up. 1 more protein source. And into the bowl you go. And this is my everything but the kitchen sink salad. Let's have a bite. It's so good. I could eat this every single day. With the sweetness from the apple, the crunch from the cabbage, the saltiness from the roasted cashews. It is delicious. I hope you try it. And if you do, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. See ya.